Hi everybody, welcome to Chris and Matt at Movies. I am Chris, and we're going to review Allied. Allied is directed by Robert Zemeckis, stars Brad Pitt, Marion Cotillard, and what this film is about is this is basically a movie set in World War II, where Brad Pitt and Marion Cotillard are kind of these two spies, and they fall in love. And something happens with the British that they kind of feel like Marion Cotillard's character is a German spy, and Brad Pitt's got to find out the truth. Now, I'm going to say this, because I just saw this film. I was really interested. I was very excited for this movie. I think Robert Zemeckis is one of the best directors working today. Back to the Future, Roger Rabbit, Castaway. I enjoyed Flight, bits of Flight. But I was very interested to see what he does with this movie, especially after last year's The Walk, which I thought was good, had a lot of problems, but I felt like I was very interested to see where he could take on this. And I'm going to say this. I really enjoyed the film. I thought the movie was great. It's a bit too much, though. And what I'm going to say about this is I'm going to start off. Brad Pitt is great. I think, especially with this year, Brad Pitt has had such a really odd year, especially with everything. You talk about the divorce with him and Angelina Jolie, and he needed a movie like this, and I think he gave a great performance. And Marion Cotillard is the standout of this movie. I still think she's the standout of this film. I kind of don't think, especially with the actresses right now, that she's going to get nominated this year, but she is the standout of this movie. She's great in the film as well. Fantastic in the movie, actually. And I'm going to say this. I admire Robert Zemeckis for everything that he has done for this film. But one of my favorite movies of all time is Casablanca. It's one of my favorite films of all time. And I'm going to say this. I love Casablanca. This is like top 10 of all time for me. My favorite romance film, always. This movie is a lot like Casablanca, and there's a lot, including the ending, which I did not like at all, that felt like a Casablanca wannabe. And that's saying a lot, and that's what I don't like about it, is because the movie tries so hard to be this Casablanca at times, where I'm intrigued in the movie, but I love Casablanca, and I don't want to see that. So that's just my thoughts. But I will say this, and that is my biggest thing. Is there are bits and pieces that the problems of the movies that I had with Casablanca was in the movie, and I didn't like the ending. Although I will say the first 45 minutes I was in, and then bits of the movie I was really in for bits of the movie. It's too much at times, and that's where I'm going with the film. So I'm going to rate this sucker 4 out of 5. I'm just kidding, no, 3.5 out of 5 for Allied. I think it's a great movie. It tries to be Casablanca too much at times, and I did not like the ending at all. But I definitely think it's a good movie. I definitely think you guys should check out Allied, especially this weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving weekend. Cannot wait to get back to you guys. Christmas is upon us, guys. This is Chris from Chris and Matt at Movies. We'll see you guys later.